Hello everyone, Justin Vukula here of the Hurdy Gurdy Travel podcast, here to explain the MyVegas suite of games. The idea here is that we play free-to-play mobile and desktop games in order to earn valuable rewards in Las Vegas and at other MGM properties, including places like Borgata in Atlantic City and Beau Rivage. This will be an unedited stream of consciousness video here, just going through all these options. I find this to be some of the easiest money that I make and a very good entry point for miles, points, rewards, and just using loyalty programs to your advantage. For those of you who might not quite yet be into the credit card game, who might not be into opening checking accounts and many of the other things I talk about on my podcast, I think this can be a good start at no cost, totally free to play, or it can be something that can supplement your earnings with loyalty programs. So here we go. We have MyVegas. We have multiple games: MyKonami slots, MyVegas Blackjack, MyVegas Bingo, Pop slots, and some others that I'll talk about later in the video. So first, I think one of the easiest games to earn points in is MyVegas Blackjack. Some recent changes: you don't even need to play slots or blackjack in order to earn these gold coins up here, which is the main currency we're going to focus on, called loyalty points. You can see there's a check mark here on the screen, meaning that I've already earned the maximum in this game for the day. Some other things going on: this is my chip balance up here, and over here is a level progress, which really means next to nothing, but you do get bonus chips when you level up. But I've been playing for such a time at this point that it's very hard for me to go broke in chips, and it really doesn't matter anyway, at least in this game. But as you see here, here's a timer and a gift box. We get bonuses for actually playing blackjack, which is okay. We play about 10 hands a day, and we get a bonus for doing that. I'm playing through the different versions of blackjack. There's free bet blackjack, regular blackjack, progressive, single deck, blah, blah, blah. But see here in the upper right, we see these card collections. If we collect all these cards, we get bonus chips, bonus loyalty points, which help us keep in the game. But again, this isn't mandatory to actually play blackjack. We can just sit in the lobby and earn points. But I'll go ahead and play 10 hands a day to get some bonus chips. And we'll just show you some blackjack here. So see, we have a winner and some pretty easy decisions. Here we're on the bottom playing 3 hands against the dealer. So we'll play a few hands, get this up, and we'll double here. Of course, 10 versus the dealer 7, stands 17 versus 7, and 14 versus 7 is a hit. I've learned some basic strategy through the great website blackjackapprenticeship.com. I'm recording the video here on desktop. I'm using a program called BlueStacks, you can see here in the upper left, which allows us to run mobile games on desktop. So I have a 2-monitor setup. It's very easy to just run this on a separate monitor and earn these loyalty points or play these blackjack hands to earn some bonuses. I also have an older phone that doesn't have regular service but connects to Wi-Fi that helps me earn this. So the idea is, instead of just playing one of the games, we can have multiple games going at the same time. Although we're limited in earning a certain amount of loyalty points, at least in this game, per day, we can run all of the games and get more as the points pull together. The loyalty points we need in order to gain rewards that we could redeem for free rooms in Vegas, food comps like 20 off of $40, buy one, get one buffet, free appetizer with entree, and much more. On my last trip in January, you can listen to a recent episode of my podcast, I easily saved about $250 with rewards, and not counted in that total was 2 free nights at Bellagio. I didn't even have to pay the resort fee because I have MGM gold status. So the dealer drew out on a 21. We're playing until this gift box is highlighted just to get some bonus chips for the day. So pretty easy here. We're not actually playing with real money. It's just chips, and we're earning loyalty points. Normally, I would just stay in the lobby, wait for this. Ideally, we would be earning loyalty points and be getting the progress toward bonus chips. But for purpose of this video, I've already earned the points earlier in the day. It's part of a routine for me now. I wake up, I run some of these games while I'm making breakfast, getting ready for the day, whatever I'm doing. And on the go, I can use that secondary phone. I'm not using my main phone much to play these games, as my screen time is important and I want to see other things and not just these games. It's the idea for mostly passive earning, but a little bit more engagement here for purposes of the video and just showing you some other things. So we'll wrap up blackjack. This is pretty easy. We could play his hands. We're getting these cards that will give us a bonus in the future. No need to be playing the game beyond getting a bonus or beyond getting loyalty points. And even when we haven't maxed the loyalty points, we're just passively earning just by being logged into the game, sitting in the lobby. So here we've activated the gift box, so we're going to get a bonus in about 18 hours, 35 minutes. So here we get to double. 9 versus dealer 6. 7 is a hit. 14 versus 6 is a stand. And unfortunately, the dealer got to 17. So that's Blackjack. Pretty easy. We can earn points while in the lobby. We can play games, earn cards for bonus loyalty points and chips. And we're going to try to get that gift box once a day, but not a huge thing if we miss out on the gift box. So that's MyVegas Blackjack. As you can see, I have some other apps installed here on BlueStacks. So Blackjack, one of the easier ones to earn. We also have now a newer game that was added a few months ago, MGM Slots Live. It's another one in the MyVegas family. We're going to click out of some of these ads. A lot of these games, when we load them, they have some ads. Just click out, especially in this game. There's no need to buy anything because it doesn't really even make sense to spin the slots because we're passively earning while we're in the lobby. Here you can see I've maxed the loyalty points for the day. This is what it will look like when I've maxed. I'm no longer earning the loyalty points. It doesn't make sense to spin to earn chips. We're just needing to passively earn loyalty points sitting in the lobby. But over time, we just get chips anyway for logging in, getting daily bonuses, whatever. We can get bonus chips every 2 hours by collecting this gift box, but that doesn't quite matter. So pretty easy explanation of MGM slots. Don't actually play the slots. Just be logged into the lobby to earn loyalty points. And third up, we have a game called Pop Slots. This one we had to actually spin in the past and click balloons in order to earn loyalty points, so it was a very bad game. But now we're just passively earning sitting in the lobby, and you can actually see here that I'm actually earning loyalty points. I'm not spinning the slots, I'm not clicking on anything, I'm just in the game, and the meter is glowing. Sometimes I think it takes about 2 hours for the meter to completely fill, sometimes a little bit faster than that, depending on if I've logged into it earlier in the day. So here, hi Bethany. Bethany from Bougie Miles is also earning points here. So we're not actually in the game, we're not spinning, it doesn't give us an advantage to do so. We get some more chips, but whatever. I'm not really interested in actually spinning slots and playing the game and paying attention to it. So we're just passively earning loyalty points sitting in the lobby. So I would have this going on another phone. I would have this going on my second monitor, and this is resetting later in the day. Some of these games reset twice a day where we can earn points in the morning and then earn points in the evening. So Pop Slots, we do a morning and evening earn. That gives us about 2,000 loyalty points in the morning, 2,000 in the evening, I believe. It may be different for you, but that's what I've seen on my end. So pretty easy story here with Pop Slots. Normally I would stay logged in until all of the loyalty points are earned for the time period, and we would see a check mark. As you'll see, the meter is almost at full for this small earning that's going to come up. We'll see a time bonus or loyalty point bonus coming very shortly on the screen. Their time bonus, 100 loyalty points just for sitting in the lobby of a game. Very, very easy. We'll get into what these are worth and what we can redeem for later in the video. So that's Pop Slots. We did MGM Slots, Pop Slots, Blackjack, and now we get into games that are a little bit more involved. So we'll go here to MyVegas Mobile. So this is a game that is on your mobile phone, and we could run it on BlueStacks here on the computer. There's also a MyVegas game on desktop, which I'll call MyVegas Desktop. That'll get into a little bit later in the video. That's a little bit more complicated. So this takes a little bit to load. Again, the idea is we're playing all of these games every day, as much as we can anyway, to earn the loyalty points, move on to the other game, and just rinse and repeat. Right now I'm at about 11.4 million loyalty points, so I can buy anything in the store. We'll get into that later on. I recently bought a cruise that was about 1.5 million loyalty points. I only had to pay taxes and fees, came to around $270. And after buying Wi-Fi, it comes to about 500. So that's one example of a reward we can see later on in the video while this is loading. I've mentioned the food comps, free hotel rooms, lots and lots of options. Some people say that originally, without spending any money in the game, that you won't see all of the rewards. Over time, you have to spend about $70, $75 to see the rewards. So we can do this by adding Google Play gift cards to our Play Store if you're an Android user, or I believe iTunes gift cards can also work, or Apple gift cards can also work, and you can add those to your app balance to save a little bit of money, as it's common to see discounts 10-15% on both brands, sometimes even better if you're able to stack things like grocery rewards from certain chains and getting credit card rewards for grocery spend like the American Express Blue Cash Preferred at 6% cash back, Amex Gold 4x points, and so on. So we're almost loaded here. It's important to note that when purchasing coins, I think it really only makes sense to do it to get up to that $70 to $75 threshold, as we only need to do this one time ever, and we don't need to buy chips past that really, because if we're patient enough, we'll be able to gain chips and not have to buy them. But when starting out, it can be a little bit difficult because we can go broke very easy. I recommend spinning on minimum bets to earn loyalty points, as we'll see, because we gain loyalty points based on not what we're betting, but how long we're in the game and how we're spinning. So 100 spins of 1,000,000 will give us the same as 100 spins of, say, 50,000. So we're getting there. We are loading. We'll see what this game looks like. This one is a little bit more involved, but not really, because we can click a button that says auto spin to earn the loyalty points. This is different than some of the other games because we're not earning points from just being in the lobby. As you'll see, if we don't click on anything, it times out and we don't earn any loyalty points. So we're clicking out of some ads. They want us to buy chips, blah, blah, blah. In the beginning, it can make sense to buy the chips to get a boost, but we can just wait on that, and there's really no rush to gain the loyalty points. So every 2 hours, we get some bonus chips. We get a VIP bonus. I've been at VIP level 4 for quite a while, just being semi-active with the game. So let's see what's going on in the lobby here. We see a challenge. We get bonus chips if we complete certain rewards. Over here are 2 events that we can get bonuses from. That's fine, but really, I ignore most of that. It's not necessary. I have 18 billion chips. I'm not going broke. And I just like playing the game Lotus Land. So this one doesn't have a bonus round that we need to engage with. Some games, like the Shaquille O'Neal golf game, we actually have to play mini golf, which I think is horrible. I don't want to interact with the game. I just want to auto spin and make this as passive as possible. Over here, we can get bonus chips by watching videos. This can make sense on a separate monitor and older phone, but again, with 18 billion chips, like 1 million isn't going to really help me, and as we'll see, I'm not going to go broke. Over here, we have the inbox, people on your friends list on Facebook. This connects with Facebook that can send you chips for free, and that adds to the balance. But in the later game here of having so many chips, that doesn't matter, but I still send day after day, whatever. I'm just walking, I'm at Panera, I'm just in a parking lot walking into a store. I'll just click a few times rather than the phone just sitting in my pocket. So here we can auto spin for 9,000 chips per spin, and I've already maximized all the loyalty points I can earn for the day, so I'm not earning any more, but I'm just spinning for purposes of this video. 9,000, we'd normally be earning loyalty points. We could go up, we could bet more, as we'll see here. We can bet more, going up to, I'm seeing like 900 million in some other games with a high roller room. We could bet more, but there's no need to, because we can just auto spin to win at 9,000 a spin, and we're still earning loyalty points, at least outside of how I've maximized them now. So that's really all about it with MyVegas slots. We can get into some of the advanced things, like some of the missions, some of the events, but it's not quite necessary to do that. We can do minimum, and as long as we earn these loyalty points, we're good for the day. The extra stuff is up to you. So let's move on to MyKonami slots. So this one we can run in mobile or on browser, but for some reason with my newer phone, it just keeps crashing on me. I've tried updating the app, I've tried to reinstall, and it's still an issue. So my old mobile phone works with it, and desktop is just fine as well. So we can run this in BlueStacks, we can run this in a different browser and pull it up through Facebook, and that works. If we pull it up through Facebook, we don't hit a cap on the loyalty points that we earn. On mobile, it seems that it caps it at a certain point, probably around 2,000 loyalty points. But since I've already had BlueStacks up, I can show you an example first in BlueStacks and then pull it up on browser. Both of them are quite similar. So with this game, we're also going to look for games to auto spin where there's not a bonus round, and we have some optional features. We have some ads, okay, tournament, whatever. We're not going to be concerned with that. We're I'm going to avoid trying to gamble a high amount of chips in order to win more chips. We could just, again, auto spin for a minimum or pretty close to it. Some features here, we see a daily challenge. So it gives us some tasks, wins, spins, hourly bonus. I don't always complete these because I'm flying, and sometimes the challenges are tough, like winning like 50, 75 million chips. I don't want to go broke trying to hit the daily challenge, and some days I don't have as much time. We see experience points up here, meaningless. We see some tickets. Once we get to 10,000 tickets, we can pull a slot lever to earn more and possibly win a jackpot amount. So I wait until I get to 10,000 to pull the lever, but it takes a while to get there. Over here, the loyalty point meter. And down here, we can watch videos to win free chips, but as you see, this really clogs up the screen. So I don't like doing this too much on my main phone, and I'd rather cap the loyalty points before watching videos, because as you see, it's a little bit more engagement, and sometimes these ads can be confusing. Okay, drag to move. Okay, we can play the game as a preview here. I'm not really trying too hard. Oh, that was risky. No, I don't. I just want to get out of the ad. So see, it will pull up this thing. Oh, download this game. We could just ignore that. And see, it actually forced me out. So you can see that as an option. I'll try to pull up on my second thing here. We can see the browser window. We can play MyKonami in browser, and it's actually preferable to do that. But one advantage of playing in the mobile and the browser is that we can watch more videos to win the chips. But that video was a disaster because it just booted me out of the ad, and then I had to restart the app. So they're little things, and at some point you're going to earn so many loyalty points that you can't really use them all. But I think it's good to continue earning in case they add more rewards to the store that are more expensive than the 1.5 million cruise. Some other changes to the game could happen that allow you to redeem more rewards in a shorter time. We'll get into that later in the video. So here it's going to take a little bit to load MyKonami, but that's the basic gist of it. You're going to watch videos to win free chips if you'd like, or you can play some other games and just auto spin to win, like we did in MyVegas Mobile. I like the game Classy Roses Color Bloom, and there'll be events that pop up on the right hand side of the screen. Similar to MyVegas Mobile, we can finish these events and earn bonus chips, or sometimes even raffle entries into certain sweepstakes. I saw a George Strait concert, winning free tickets to George Strait, getting free trips to Vegas. I've seen a lot of things like that. So let's go ahead and move it over here to MyVegas Desktop or MyVegas Facebook. Here you can pull up the app on Facebook, MyVegas, and you can auto spin to win. As you see, we're spinning at 75,000 per spin, and eventually we'll earn loyalty points for our spins. So some other Facebook things popping up here, browser things popping up here. So I'm at 3.2 billion chips. It's going to be very hard for me to go broke. I could just auto spin. Sometimes I keep this on overnight because it doesn't appear to be the case that the loyalty points cap. It's just earn. And over here we see some bonus events. So once I hit 65 red diamonds, I might get some bonus chips or loyalty points. And over here there's a treasure chest, level up 3 times, complete all, get bonus chips. At this point, since my level is so high, it's very difficult to level up. It takes a lot longer, so sometimes I don't get that, but that's okay. So we'll go to My Strip. As you play the game, you're going to unlock properties, and you can go through their version of the MGM strip anyway that allows you to get bonus chips and sometimes loyalty points just by clicking on the properties. So this is really easy, although this is optional. I think it might be best to just do this in the morning and at night. Sometimes every 3 hours is a good timing because we log into the game every 3 hours and we get bonus chips, although it is a smaller amount. So it's up to you. You can click on the properties of the strip. I'm just doing this for purposes of the video. It's sometimes hard to do on my main phone because the screen is so small and you have to drag the screen. Here with the mouse, I think it's a lot easier to point and drag and click on all the properties. Pretty easy. Click, 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 click. Oh, we actually got loyalty points out of clicking those properties, so that was nice. As you're starting the game, you won't have these properties. It takes longer. Lotus Land, once again. As you see over here, we can go to the strip. It gives us things. We can just ignore that. Just add Lotus Land to favorites and play that. As you see, we can load the game here. We see a pop feature over here. We could just ignore that, but it is an idea. If you're really low in chip balance, you could buy chips. And again, to unlock some of the better rewards, oh, there's loyalty points right there for spinning. To unlock some of the better rewards, you have to put about $75 to spend into the game. So it can make sense to buy some chips early on so that you can get to your loyalty point goals. So pretty straightforward here with MyVegas Facebook. There's another game I can't show you because it doesn't work with BlueStacks. It's called MyVegas Bingo, and that's very similar to Pop Slots, where we can just sit in the lobby and passively earn points. It's super, super easy. So we'll go back here to BlueStacks, and we'll try to pull up MyVegas. I find MyVegas to be one of the best to find rewards and browse through. I think it's more user-friendly. So we'll pull this up and discuss some of the rewards. Now, it's not as clear as to how many rewards you can get in a certain time period. I've redeemed rewards like $20 off at Public House restaurant at Luxor, and I would go back to Vegas on a future trip, try getting the reward again, and it would give me an error message that says the maximum purchase has been exceeded. So I have to wait a little bit longer. There's some throttling that goes on, but the app isn't transparent. It doesn't tell you when you could use the reward next or how many days you have to wait. But some people theorize that there are batches of rewards, that maybe a new group comes out every 3 months maybe, and then you're able to get the reward again. So you just have to click on the reward to see if you're eligible. There are standard rewards and there are what are called premium rewards. And as a base game, if you spend $0, you have 3 premium rewards that you can purchase every 30 days. The base rewards appear to be unlimited at this time. When I went to Vegas in January on the really long trip for about a month, I was able to use so many food rewards. The buy one get one buffets, 20 off of 40, free appetizer with entree, free entree with entree, and I didn't get throttled at all. Those were just base rewards. The premium rewards, I used 2 nights at Bellagio. That was a premium reward. Mandalay Bay has an aquarium visit is considered a premium reward, and some of the free drink rewards are also premium rewards. So basically, you have to choose on your trip. You have to plan ahead a little bit, or you can even get the rewards while you're in Vegas and make the decision there. But I would recommend buying the rewards a few weeks before you travel, but not to exceed 30 days, because a lot of the rewards say you have 30 days to redeem the reward. So maybe 3 weeks before traveling, 2 weeks before traveling can be fine, because we'll see that some of the rewards are considered sold out. And we'll see that once we get into the store and this loads, but the internet, not too cooperative today, or BlueStacks is just being slow. But that's okay, we'll get there. See, it's pretty easy earning. I think it's super, super low-hanging fruit. A little bit of engagement, having to open these games, put them on auto spin or sit in the lobby, but the returns are really great. Even if you go to Vegas once a year, an extra $200 or $300 from very passive engagement with these games is nice, but optimally you'd be going several times. You'd also be going to other MGM properties. So if I go to Vegas 4 times a year and save $200 every trip, you get 2 free nights every trip. Maybe we'll value the free nights around $150. So we're talking about 500 4 times, $2,000. So that's approximately $170 a month or so, just for playing these silly games. I'm not a slots player at all. I don't think slots are fun. I'm not entertained by them. I don't want to give up a close to 10% edge to the house. Maybe some people out there know some advantage plays on slots, but I imagine that's a super minority. But here I can play slot games for free or make very, very, very little spend, maybe $75 in a lifetime, and have access to all these rewards that we're going to see pretty soon. At first, it might seem a little bit tough. Oh, I'm going broke. Oh, I'm not gaining that many points. But over time, as you see, it's very, very easy to come by points. So we can open the rewards panel in MyVegas and the other apps, but again, I like the user interface of MyVegas the most. We can sort them by partners, we can sort them by categories, loyalty, featured rewards. We can go here, we can start with some of the bigger redemptions. I think those would be most appealing to people, although dollar for dollar I think the food rewards might actually be the best redemption. But of course, we can do all of the above. Oh, what is this? 50,000. It's not showing us the cruises unless they're sold out. I was able to scroll down. But as we see, we have Luxor, 2 complimentary nights for only 50,000 loyalty points. So that's really nice. We'll look at the details of this reward. 2 complimentary nights. We have some terms, of course, subject to availability. Premium reward again, so most people will only be able to redeem 3 of those at a time per visit or 30 days. Must be used by 5/1, so we get more than 30 days, which is nice. And if we're redeeming the reward here, it says detailed information will be sent to you. Normally I'd be able to click, but I already have a room reward at the moment, so I don't think it's going to allow me to actually select it. Or actually, oh, there it is. Yes, you click you've read and you could redeem and it will give you more information. But I don't want to redeem that. But just showing you here, we'll see some other options. 50k plus. Let's see where the other rewards went, because usually it would give me an option for more expensive rewards. So let's go over to partners. We have some of these, Circle K, Bolero, whatever. Not really interested in that. Let's see if we can see the free nights at Bellagio. When I went, I didn't even have to pay resort fees. I think this game became much more valuable following February 1st of 2022 because we don't have to pay resort fees anymore for a gold member. So here it is, 2 complimentary nights at Bellagio, 225,000 loyalty points. So it's a little bit more expensive points-wise, but it's a nicer property, and LOL 11 million loyalty points. So why not just go for the higher price rewards? We're not going to run out. So here we see free play rewards, but unfortunately we can't use the free play rewards on complimentary stays. But if you are to have a cash stay, you can go ahead and redeem that free play. We'll see Champagne at Prime is an option. I don't think that's a good use. I wouldn't be going to Prime myself. 2-for-1 buffet was an okay deal. I think it was around like $40 for brunch. So 20 a person, not bad at all. Room rate reduction, I'd rather just get the comp rooms. 2-for-1 gelato, not for me. And some show tickets. We have some discounts at Wolfgang Puck, but I think it's just an overpriced restaurant, so I would just pass on that. Rather go somewhere else. Free entree with purchase, but how much does the purchase have to be? Oh, 2 beverages. So now we're throwing probably another $5 to $10 in there. Wolfgang Puck rewards, not so great, not my thing. But we'll look at some of the other food comps. Aria, hopefully our reward for lemongrass is on here, which I thought was a really, really good deal. Nope, we don't see it right now. Sometimes they pull rewards, they don't show up. So we'll have to look another time. But here's 2 free nights at Aria. Pretty good reward there. If that's your thing. Cocktail lobby bar. I think that's, premium reward for a drink. Don't really think this is such a great deal because you can just sit on a game, bet very little, and tip a drink server $1 and get a drink. But these cocktails will probably be better quality. So if you don't mind that and you're not playing the other games, then this might be a good reward. But yeah, here's some free nights and a drink there, although it is a premium reward. Vidara, I haven't seen too much here. Yeah, just a discount on room rates. I'd rather a comp room compared to that. Mandalay Bay, we'll see some rewards here. Another free drink comp, 25% off nail service. Probably a horrible deal when we could just go to a local nail place and spend a lot less. Shark Reef ticket, that's an interesting one. We get to see the aquarium there, although there's a small processing fee. That's also considered a premium reward. 2 complimentary nights, good to see. And again, the free play we can't use on a comp reservation. So here, MGM Grand, we have a free appetizer with purchase at Best Friend. I thought that was a good deal. I went there, I got the eggplant schnitzel and a veggie noodle dish. So good deal, and only 3,000 loyalty points, although the point value doesn't really matter at higher levels in the game. We have a free cocktail, 2-for-1 breakfast buffet. This one's sold out, so you would have to check again in the future. I would generally check in the morning and check in the evening. Or if you have some downtime through the day, they come back in stock over time. That one's a good deal, the 2-for-1 breakfast buffet. That one's cheaper than Bellagio. I think that was around $25. So if you have a friend you're going with, that can be really good. And 2 complimentary nights. So most of the properties we're going to see that. MGM Grand, a little bit further down the strip, but that's okay. Park MGM, I think some of the best rewards are at Park MGM. Sorry, actually, Best Friend is at Park MGM. I misspoke earlier. We saw that free appetizer, but that's that's at Park MGM, the free appetizer. But that's at a different restaurant. You'll have to see for yourself. A free pastry with entree. This one I think is at Primrose. Nope, that's south of France. Okay, that can be a thing, but a pastry or fruit cup not too appealing to me. But maybe they have breakfast there. I'd have to, oh no, sorry, that's Primrose. That is Primrose. Okay, so complimentary fruit cup, not terrible, but not great. I think some of the other rewards are better than that, but if you are there for multiple days, you might want to use that one. BOGO Mimosas, probably not worth it there. A free dessert, this one is at, where is that? Oh, that's at Primrose as well. They're showing a picture that doesn't appear to be Primrose. It seems to be the lobby, but a free dessert, probably not worth it. I'd rather use the appetizer. It's actually sold out, so you can get a complimentary appetizer. They had an avocado toast I got there that's valued maybe around like 10 to 15 they sell it for. So that with an entree, I think a better deal. There's the free starter Best Friend I mentioned earlier. Here's something interesting. Match play, 25 match play, 15 match play. So they have 3 to 2 blackjack at Park MGM, although the minimum on the table is $25, but we can still use the match play. We can put $15 on the match play paper and 10 to the left of it. So it's a $25 bet, but only 15 is matched on that point. I'm not going to recommend 6 to 5 blackjack. Make sure to look at the blackjack rules before you play and play at the right table so you're getting a better payoff. Here at Spa Day Pass, personally not interested. And here's 2 free nights at Park MGM. Oh, there's a show, Silk Sonic. Let's see here. It's Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, Dolby Theater. So this is 2 complimentary tickets. Probably a premium reward, I would think. But I'm not seeing that. Tickets, valued at $315. That's interesting. So that's $750,000. That one's expensive. But for people like me who have a lot, hopefully people like you, viewer, listener, you have a lot too. This one, 2 complimentary tickets. I guess it's not as great seating. $425 per level. I'm not sure why this one. Oh, that one's $1 million. Okay, so this ticket's a little bit better than the other one. 1 million loyalty points. So that's interesting. More options for loyalty points, as this is a newer show. I haven't seen this one before. It's actually tomorrow. Today's March 1st. I'm recording, so I won't be there. Interesting. We have Mirage. The rewards here not too great, but there are some comp room options. Some discounts, seeing Siegfried and Roy's space there. Free beer with purchase. 2-for-1 sandwich. It's okay. There's like a little lobby fast food kind of thing they have there. 2-for-1 drinks. Not too great. 2 complimentary tickets to Siegfried and Roy's Secret Garden and Dolphin Habitat. Okay. That one's sold out though at the moment. And 2 free nights at Mirage. So that can be good savings. I was looking at the schedule for the week, and the rates I think were around $150, so that can be a good saving. I'd rather stay at Bellagio personally, but if you have an event at Mirage and you want to be there, that's an option. Good to have options, even if we're not using them. New York roller coaster passes 2-for-1. We have 2-for-1 beer, shot premium reward, Jello shot, more roller coaster all day screen pass if you want to ride. This I found to be a really good one. 2-for-1 entree at Nine Fine Irishmen. I got a veggie pot pie for about $15. I was able to get 2 of them. Have some for later or share it, of course, with a friend. Here's a free night, 2 free nights. So another option there. As we scroll through, Luxor has some really good food comps here. These restaurants open a little bit later. 2-for-1 brunch buffet. Good option there if you're with a friend. We have free appetizer at Public House. I think that's a good option. They have spinach and artichoke dip and a lot of options for entrees. This one is a free appetizer with an entree purchase. We have here another good one, $20 off Diablo's Cantina. I've had veggie tacos there. They have refried beans. They have guacamole, so many other options. 20 off of 40, you'll get a lot of food with that. 20 off of 40 also at Public House. We saw the Public House appetizer, and here's another 20 off. So that's 3 food comps, 3 good food comps, and some complimentary nights, some discounts on show tickets, and free play. But We're probably not going to be using that free play because we're using Comp Nights. Excalibur, the Castle in Vegas. We have here Bogo Chicken Sandwich, 25 off of 50 at Vagabond. It's a lot of fried food, a lot of fast food, not really my thing. I tried to go there actually and get some of the healthier options, but the kitchen was closed multiple days, so it was hard to use that one. I ended up not using it at all. 2-for-1 brunch buffet, that's a good deal. We have some show tickets 50% off. We have Tournament of Kings for free. That comes with food too, so that could be a good option. And the free play options, although we're probably not going to be using that. The monorail rewards really went downhill. It used to be buy one, get one free, but now for a week, it's buy one at regular price, get one half off, and the price of the monorail went up. So it could be useful for some, but it's definitely gone downhill. We're scrolling through, we see some other properties. We can get some helicopter rides over Las Vegas, but these are usually sold out. Could look here, scroll down. Okay, Comp Flight, sold out, sold out. I'm not even sure if this is reopened, but they're actually showing $90 flight, $125 voucher. So there are some discounts there, which is interesting. More properties, more properties. MGM National Harbor has some good options. I've been there a few times. Free pastry, free cocktail, free side with purchase at their steakhouse. Complimentary sandwich, I believe this is in the food court area. Complimentary fried chicken sandwich at Honey's, that's in the food court area. Another steakhouse comp here, free appetizer with a purchase of an entree. Not too interested in steakhouses. I think they're really overpriced, not worth it. We'll find here complimentary appetizer. Visit Ginger and receive a free appetizer with the purchase of an entree. So this was a really good one. The Asian restaurant there, they actually, I think the last time I went, valued it as just $20 off. So I was able to get an appetizer for about $10 and an entree, and it gave a significant discount. Private table with vodka, private table and bottle, private table champagne. Not really a fan of that, especially since they're expecting big tips with the bottle service. I don't really think that one's worth it, and it's a lot of loyalty points, although they don't matter, but I don't see myself getting that personally. We'll scroll over to Borgata for the last one. I think Borgata has wonderful rewards here. Free night at Borgata, $25 dining comp, which is actually added to your rewards balance, so you don't have to go to Old Homestead Steakhouse. I think the best redemption here is to use it for M4 lounge access. If you have MGM Gold status or better, it's only $12.50 to get in the super premium downstairs buffet that also gives you free alcohol. So 2 trips in there is really great, or you and a friend, of course. $10 slot dollars, so Borgata is leading the war on happiness because slot dollars can no longer be used at video poker, so you're actually going to have to, unfortunately, play slots with the slot dollars. A $25 match play, usable for Blackjack, and they actually have pretty decent rules, although they don't allow surrender, but we're not going to be surrendering match play. I don't even think that's an option anyway. So that's about it. We see lots of rewards, redemptions. Very easy to play these games, auto spinning to win. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section. I'd be happy to answer. Hopefully you found this video informative and you will save money on your next trip to Vegas or other MGM properties. Thanks a lot for listening. Check out my website at hurdygurdytravel.com. That's HURDYGURDY travel.com. And listen to other videos, other podcasts that I have to help you make money, save money, and travel the world at next to no cost. Have a great day.